Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Walk away, trace my pace, fall again, same old place. If I fall again, will you stay? I can't bear this much longer. I can't change who I am. When the silence feels stronger, it gets harder to stand. If I beg you to hold on, need you to hold on. If I'm lost inside my mind, would you still hold on? I need you to hold on. 'Cause I keep crying out loud, but you can't hear just the crowd. But you can't hear just the crowd.
All right, guys. I got up the game pin. It's going to be a free for all today. So when you sign into the game, just put your name and your store number as your ID so I can know who you are because we're going to do a battle royale style game here where everybody is for their self and the winner will get a prize. All right. So if you just typed in your name as 37849, go ahead and exit out and go back in and put your own name with your store number, and we'll get this game going. Make sure you keep your name and your store number, guys. Caitlin, if you're there too, make sure you put in your store number. Keegan, make sure you put in your store number. All right, guys, as you're coming in, you go ahead and get signed into the game. We're going to play it to the end, but we want to start getting everybody in right now. So when you sign in, put in your name and your store number because this is a battle royale where there will only be one person walking away with $100 cash. Somebody's going home with $100 today. All right. Testing. 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 One more time, guys. This is a battle royale style. There are no teams. Everybody is for theirself. So make sure you put your name and your store number as you sign in because there's only going to be one person walking away with some money. There's no I in team, but there's me. Make sure you sign in as yourself with your store number so you can make sure you get your prize if you win. All right, guys, we got about one more minute here before we get started. Things are going to go kind of fast, so we can get to the most important part, which is the game that I know everybody's looking forward to. So, as you come in, again, sign in to the game. It's going to be the last thing that we play today, but just make sure you get in there right now and get going. All right, guys, we got about one more minute here before we get started. Things are going to go kind of fast, so we can get to the most important part, which is the game that I know everybody's looking forward to. So as you come in, again, sign into the game. It's going to be the last thing that we play today. But just make sure you get in there right now and get going. All right, guys, we got about one more minute here before we get started. Things are going to go kind of fast, so we can get to the most important part, which is the game that I know everybody's looking forward to. So as you come in, again, sign into the game. It's going to be the last thing that we play today. Just make sure you get in there right now. Uh, Heather at Centerton, can you hear me now and probably try turning it up? Alrighty, guys. So it's 8:01 now. So we're going to get started because we have a lot of information to go ahead and get covered today. So we're just going to jump right into it. Just a couple things. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to speed through the slideshow presentation because we have some interactive games to do throughout the course of this. That's going to be the majority of the time. So I know it's a little bit late at night. And if you're not awake, wake up, wake up. We're going to go ahead and get started. But before we get started, make sure you are clocked in for the meeting. Make sure you have your personal copy of the agenda. And your store managers should have broken you down into groups where you guys are going to start using the workbook when we get to the activities. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. That way we can get to having some fun. So we're going to go over window 2. We got a couple things to jump into, but we're going to do this backwards today. Usually we do recognition at the end, but I think it's important that we go ahead and celebrate you guys' wins right now. So to start off, let's see, what do we have? We have Team Centerton, store number 26438. They were number 6 in the United States of North America in the month of February. And that's comprised of sales, catering sales, Google reviews, and their foot traffic. They placed out of 21,000 subways number 6 in the United States. So congratulations to Centerton. Also to Centerton, they were the most improved nationally during Q4 of 2025. So really good job to Heather and the team over there. And there's a picture of the team that they got together to send in to us. Moving on, we have the stores that won, that actually received a letter A on their Stair Tech during Q1. And this list is long, so we're going to try to breeze through it. We have Heather Gann and Team 1664, Britt Fry and Team 55829, Judy and 37440, that's Greer's Ferry, Angela Freeman and Huntsville, Marissa Douglas and Clinton, Cheyenne and Linda at Gravett, Sarah and the team over at Northport. We have Twana and Team Berryville, Lita and Team Eureka Springs, Ron and Team 10281, that's Siloam Springs. We have Marisol and Race and Cersei. We have Crystal and the Southern Hills West Plains store. We also have their sister store, Jerica, at the 6316. We have a newcomer to the playground, Ethan and Team Ash Flat, and also Team Green. Wow, if I can talk today. Green Forest. They all got A's during Q1 on their Stair Tech. Good job, guys. That's not an easy thing to do. Now we have something new. So we now can see your Google reviews. So we want to shout out all the stores that have a 4-star or higher Google rating. So again, we have Heather in Mountain Home. We have Stacia and Harding over in Searcy, Lita in Eureka Springs, Lee and Walnut in Rogers, Chastity at North Walton and Bentonville, Jerica in West Plains, Twana over in Berryville, Ron in Siloam Springs. We have Marissa in Clinton, Amelia at Bypass in Bentonville, Anna and Lowell, Lisa and Team 18618, that's BB Caps in Searcy, Heather and Team 26438 in Centerton, Angela and Team 26648 over in Huntsville. We have Cheyenne and Linda over in Gravett, Tara and Team 28862, that's Pinnacle over in Rogers. We have Teresa and Team 29483, that's Pine Street in Cabot. We have Edlin and Team 29492 over in Gentry. We have Ethan and Team 35487, Ash Flat. Hopefully everything's going okay in Ash Flat. The people who need to know what I mean by that. Hopefully you guys are okay over there. Sarah and Team 37414. Judy in Greer's Ferry, Crystal in Southern Hills, West Plains, Rihanna and Team Jasper, Ryan and Mercy Hospital, and Randy and Team South Walton. Congratulations, guys. You guys all got 4-star awards. We're actually going to try to get these certificates printed up and delivered to your stores as you guys keep ruling the Google stats there. Keep it up. Now we have one special shout out to the only store in our company that, according to the latest BAT tool, they had a 5-star Google rating, and that is Team 29515 Race Street in Searcy, Arkansas. That's amazing. That is a feat. I don't know how you guys did it, but keep it up, and we hope to have more stores that join that 5-star club. Moving on, we're going to start jumping into things here for Window 2. If for any reason you guys can't hear the videos, don't worry. We have one master video that's going to cover everything. But we just want to kind of give you guys a blitz overview of Window 2.
With Window 2, where we are introducing big updates. My personal favorite is the SubWAY experience. Simple, memorable, designed to help you as sandwich artists deliver consistent, warm, and memorable service. This new experience in a box kit is designed to recognize you all and celebrate your sandwich artists when great guest experiences are seen in action.
But Kayla, that's not the only thing coming in Window 2.
Introducing new fresh value deli faves, 6-inch subs at a value price point.
Those are going to be our newest value platform, crafted to drive traffic and offer unbeatable value. And not only that, but flatbread is back.
I hear we have a new beverage update as well.
We do. We'll be bringing in Poppy. 1 free case of each will ship before March 26th. And it's that time of year to celebrate our moms, dads, and grads with a gift card promo. So make sure that you put up that POP as soon as you get your kit. And finally, it is time to say goodbye to the footlong cookie that is officially being discontinued. So that's what's new in Window 2. But Kayla, you've got some operational reminders for teams.
Oh, I sure do. We are continuing to build those better subs. We've got the cheese first, sauce in the right places, and those precise builds happening by using those formula charts and job aids. And Sub of the Day is continuing in Window 2 with guests able to make that a meal of the day for just $2 more.
So Kayla, what do teams need to do to get ready?
We are going to ask that you are 100% trained by April 27th. Get ready to have some fun with your teams and as you learn more about living the SubWAY.
Window 2 builds on everything you've already started. Better subs, better value, and a better guest experience.
Thank you so much for everything you do to bring our brand to life each and every day. Thank you. See you soon.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into Window 2. So during Window 2, you guys are going to get an entire new menu panel lineup. And I want to kind of go through this panel by panel. So your first panel, we're getting a new, what we call a value meal or value offering. Let me correct that. That's going to be the 6-inch deli faves coming in at $3.99 for any one of those 4 subs. We have our protein pockets that are going to be on there for $3.99. Exclusive to our franchise only, we're running that $9.99 foot-long meal of the day. And yes, they can get the 6-inch version for $6.99, but why? When we're the home of the footlong, all right? Alrighty, so now I want to go through these panels one by one for window 2 because, again, you guys are getting an entire new lineup. So let's just go through this. To start off, you guys will have the new fresh value menu, which is going to feature our $3.99 6-cent subs. So be on the lookout for those. And we're going to talk a little bit more about those here shortly because there are some key things that we want to do that's unique to make sure that we're helping our guests maximize the value on those. Exclusive to our franchise is going to be the $9.99 footlong meal of the day. So that, again, remember, that's only our group that's advertising that, where they can get the footlong for $9.99. But yes, they can also get the 6-inch version for $6.99. And then, of course, we have some new pictures featuring all the new Pepsi products. And if you guys go to our Fresh Fit panel, you can kind of see that we're now advertising the Poppy drink that's coming to you guys. And at the end of this meeting, you will be able to sample it if you choose to. Managers, I say that you only use one can and let them have a sip of it before they taste a little bit more, just to make sure we don't waste it. All right. We already talked about the $9.99 meal of the day is continuing exclusive again to our group. We have that $3.99 6-inch Deli Faves, and I want to pause here for a quick second. The Deli Faves, as they do have a particular build, guests are still allowed to customize it, okay? But I want you guys to challenge yourselves. Yes, these 6-cent sandwiches are only $3.99 plus tax, but you guys should turn into a little bit of salespeople. So since these sandwiches are so cheap, the selling point is always to ask, hey, since you're getting the BOT, do you want to do double meat on the 6-inch for an extra $1.50? Hey, for an extra 90 cents, I can add some pepperoni on here, and you're still under $5. These are easy sandwiches to get double meat, extra cheese, add pepperoni, add bacon, add avocado, and the guest can still spend less than $5. So we will have a competition coming out. We just don't know how we're going to measure it, but we're going to have an add-on competition to see who can sell the most add-ons on these subs. So stay tuned for that competition coming out to you guys, okay? One thing that I want to mention specifically about the BLT. The BLT is not built with cheese. It is literally bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes with mayo. If a guest requests cheese on the BLT, there is no upcharge for it. But please, just like we're doing with the protein pockets, explain to the guests it's not built with cheese, but you can add it if you would like. All right. We do have the specific builds up on the screen for you guys to get familiar with. Included in your agenda are the foot-long portion builds of those sandwiches. So they're all recommended with artisan Italian bread, and then they all have their veggie builds with it. We are featuring 2 new sandwiches. We're featuring the spicy pepperoni and the new ham and salami. Also attached with your books, again, as I stated, are the builds for these. Please get familiar with the build of the ham and salami. The foot-long version of the ham and salami only comes with 6 slices of salami and 6 slices of ham. So please make sure you don't put a foot-long portion of ham or salami on there. Just it's built a little bit different. So make sure you guys get familiar with the builds before we start serving the guests. Continuing on, a part of our value offerings, we're doing the $4.99 sub of the day. And of course, this is an easy upsell. So if somebody comes in and says, I want the 6-inch sub of the day, just being like, we only make footlongs here. Do you want to do a footlong version for $3 more? And see how many people instantly convert to that. All right. Couple things. As we said, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. We're getting Poppy. It is already in your stores. The Poppy is going to be the same price as a 20-ounce soft drink. It is a better for you soda, and it has probiotics in there. We were under the impression that it was no sugar, but it's actually just low sugar with 5 grams of sugar in there. And from what I've seen so far, I was in Berryville last week, and I had customers come in because some of you guys have these special coolers that are Poppy branded. And guests actually love the idea of seeing Poppy come. They love the idea that there's a healthy soda for the kids. And I guess with the younger generation out there, Poppy's popular. So if Poppy's popular and you're in the Facebook group, I'm sorry, in the YouTube chat, put that you love Poppy because this is new and it's probably going to do really well for some of our locations. All right. One more thing to cover here. We're going to go over our new guest resolution process. So we're no fools. Something is going to go wrong at SubWAY. Something's going to happen with a sandwich. It's not that something went wrong, but it's how we handle it that makes all the difference. So we have Hero, and we're going to learn more about this here shortly. But whenever a guest has a complaint, you first want to hear what they have to say. And then you genuinely want to empathize, say, I'm sorry that happened. How can I fix this for you? You can ask the question outright to see what their expectations are, or you can say, let me go ahead and replace it. And that's what we're going to do with R, resolve. Also, at the end, you're going to offer thanks. Say thank you for bringing this problem to my attention and allowing me the opportunity to fix it. But the number one thing that we want to avoid with introducing Hero is when something goes wrong, we don't say, call the manager tomorrow. The manager's not here. Those are things that we don't want to hear. So your area managers have a video for you that they're going to go through how this looks like in real life and how we take care of problems, okay? Couple things here. Flatbread is back in the stores. But what you probably did not know is even if a guest does not want the flatbread toasted, we should still tell them that we have to warm it up to maximize the flavor in the flatbread. And there is a heat only button on everybody's speed oven that'll warm it up for 15 seconds, and that brings the flavor out of the flatbread. So if you guys want to this week, I would challenge you to try a flatbread sandwich that's not warmed and then try it after you warm it up and see the taste difference and the consistency difference in the bread and how much easier it is to cut after you warm it up. All right. So just let the guests know, hey, the flatbread tastes better once we warm it up, even if you don't want your sandwich toasted. So just let them know that. And if they don't want it warmed up, you can still proceed with making the sub. Okay. And we still use the same build pattern where cheese goes first on the top half of it, then proteins, sauce goes first, and then the veggies. All right. Couple things going away. Footlong cookies are officially out of here. They're no longer going to be a part of the menu, and that's why we have new panels to get rid of that footlong cookie picture that's currently up there. Also coming in Window 2, which starts on April 28th, we will be doing moms, dads, and grads. And we know we have a lot of graduates coming out there within our company. And just to kind of give you guys a side point, we have something called the SubWAY Fun Squad. It was a group of managers that are getting together. And the first idea that they had was to do something special for every graduate in the company. So if you're a senior graduating from high school, graduating from college, make sure you get with your store manager so they can get that information to the Fun Squad so you can make sure you get your special gift when it's time. Again, we do have special gift cards coming out that'll be placed by the register. And your managers will be flipping the POP because for a short period of time, we're going to be giving away a free 6-inch for every $25 gift card purchase. And you guys don't have to do anything. So if a guest buys $25 worth of gift cards, there'll be a QR code that automatically prints on that receipt. And you'll tell the guest, keep your receipt and bring it in when you're ready to redeem your free 6-inch. All right. Now we're going to get into the meat and potato of our meeting today, which is the SubWAY experience. The SubWAY experience is pretty simple. It's based on welcome, delight, farewell. And again, I'm not going to expound on this much because we have a video that's going to take you through. So to get ready for the video, if everybody will go ahead and group up and grab your workbooks. If you guys will go ahead and turn to page 5, we're going to start working on page 5. And I'm going to go ahead and cue up the video. Just get ready. You'll know when you'll have to use your workbooks.
Hey, Team Subway, welcome to Window 2. Can't believe it's already April and quarter one's in the books. Had a very successful quarter one. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to making quarter one a success. As we move into Window 2, a lot of things changing with SubWAY. We have our Deli Faves coming on. Our value menu is an important part of what we have going. And we really want to focus on some of the key items that we're going to talk about in Window 2. Team SubWAY in Window 2, we want to talk about the SubWAY experience, where we welcome our customers, delight our customers, and give a really heartfelt farewell to our customers. And really, our customer service experience is going to be a key part in Window 2. And we'll get in more into the details of this, but really just this, remember the SubWAY experience is what we're wanting to focus on.
Hey, Team SubWAY. Guest experience is the foundation of our brand and the driver of our long-term success. It's the point where every single decision we make becomes real for every single guest. Every part of our organization influences it. The restaurant teams, franchisees, field support, operations, marketing, and beyond. Great food brings guests through our door, but the experience is what brings them back over and over. And consistency across all restaurants builds trust and loyalty. The SubWAY experience is defined by how guests feel, welcome, delighted, and appreciated. Let's break it down. Welcome. It starts the moment a guest walks through the door. A simple acknowledgement, a warm greeting, even just eye contact sets the tone and lets guests know we're glad you're here. And then there's delight. This is where the experience really takes shape. When we listen, get the details right, add small personal touches. When we turn an ordinary experience into something that really feels truly special, thoughtful, and genuine. Farewell, finally, how we say goodbye. That matters just as much as when we say hello. A sincere thank you, see you soon, leaves guests feeling appreciated. Encourage them to choose us again. And delivering exceptional guest experience is essential to our growth and our competitive position. And when we prioritize the guest experience, every single decision strengthens our brand from the inside out. Together, as one organization, we have the power to ensure every guest leaves feeling valued, appreciated, and eager to return. Thank you, team.
The SubWAY experience, let's talk about this just a second. We want to greet our customers. We want to make eye contact with them and really just give them a warm welcome.
Welcome to SubWAY!
Then the next part is delight our customers. We want to make sure their order is correct. We want to listen to them and make sure that we do the things they want and make sure their sandwich and their full order is correct as to what they want. And we want to upsell, make sure we give them the opportunity to add things that will make their food experience really great. And the last part of this is farewell. We want to make sure we thank them for coming in. I mean, really a heartfelt thank you for coming in. When I'm in the stores, I talk to customers, you know, we have interaction and like, hey, thank you for coming into our store. I appreciate your business, something along that line, but not a canned speech, but really something that we would really genuinely want to invite our customers back.
Welcome to the SubWAY Experience Interaction. You'll watch a series of short scenarios showing different moments of the SubWAY experience. As you watch, notice what is done well and what can be improved. Pause the video whenever prompted to discuss your observations with your team and be ready to share key takeaways after each section. Welcome, delight, and farewell. Let's get started.
Here at SubWAY, we like to offer a warm, friendly greeting within 3 seconds of a guest's arrival. Hi, welcome to SubWAY. Be sure to make eye contact and smile so the guest knows you're genuine. Here are some different examples of guest greetings. At the end, use your workbooks to grade the greetings.
So the plane and the bird is in the.
Hi, excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I get a?
Oh, hi, welcome. We'll be with you in 1 second.
Oh, no, she didn't. All right, so everybody grab your workbooks on page 5 in greeting 1. Go ahead and as a group, kind of discuss what you just watched. How do you think that guest felt? Circle that and write down a couple notes. And if you guys are on the YouTube chat, go ahead and put your notes in there. But I shouldn't have said, oh, no, she didn't. But, oh, no, she didn't.
Hi, plane, bird, sky. Car. Hi, welcome to Subway. What can I get you from our menu today?
All right, guys, that was greeting 2. And on page 5 in the greeting 2 section, get with your table or your group and kind of write down your thoughts. How do you think the guest felt after receiving that greeting? And jot down a couple notes on why do you feel she felt the way she did after receiving that greeting.
In the second scenario, they greeted the guest with That's right. In the first scenario, the sandwich artist did not properly greet the guest. In the second scenario, they greeted the guest with eye contact, a smile, and a warm welcome to Subway within 3 seconds.
All right, before we move on to the next section, if I've been in your store recently, I'm pretty sure I've played the game or I've gone out the door and walked in the door and I look around and I'm all like, where's my greeting? And you guys look at me and I look at you and I say, I'm going back outside and let's try this again. So just to make sure everybody knows the standard greeting when somebody walks through that door is welcome to Subway. And even if you're in the back working, washing dishes, and you hear the door go off, you should just scream it out, welcome to Subway. It doesn't matter if they're coming in or going out. You just say, welcome to Subway, and then walk around the corner and figure out which is which. All right. And we got some secret shopping coming up here, but we're going to continue on.
Delight. Make it right, make it special. Ask about add-ons, bacon, avocado, extra cheese.
Hi, what can I get you from the menu today? Hi, can I get a BMT on Italian herbs and cheese with extra pepperoni? Okay, you said a BMT on Italian herb and cheese bread with extra pepperoni? Yeah. Okay, good. That sounds good. Would you like to try it with bacon? That's my favorite. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll try it. Cool.
All right. After seeing that interaction on the Delight, in the greeting 3 part on page 5, write down your notes on how do you think the guest felt about that whole interaction. The guest came up, stated her order. The team member repeated her order to confirm that it was correct before she started making anything. Found that interesting. So write down your notes. How do you think the guest felt about that one? Okay. All right, we're ready to move on to the next one.
Hi, what can I get you from the menu today? Hi, can I get a BMT on Italian herbs and cheese with extra pepperoni? Okay, BMT, white bread, got it. No, Italian herbs and cheese and add extra pepperoni. Okay, got it. Okay.
Did anybody else catch that guest snapping their head because she read back that order wrong? In the greeting for part on your workbook on page 5, write down your thoughts on how do you think that guest felt with that whole interaction. All right. All right, we're going to continue on here.
That's right. In the first scenario, the sandwich artist delighted the guest by getting their order right and making it special by suggesting bacon as an add-on. In the second scenario, the sandwich artist did not get the guest's order right.
There is one more thing I want to add on delight. Delight is about making their order correct the first time. It's also about asking them if they want to jazz up their sandwich by adding some pepperoni, some bacon, salami, or avocado. But you can also delight a guest if they're dining in by simply walking over to their table and asking them how their food was and offering to take their basket or throw their trash away or even offer to give them a refill. So don't think of delight as just behind the line, us asking for add ons, but think about how you can delight somebody in the lobby. You can delight somebody when you see an elderly person walking up to the door. Do you run out to go open the door for them? We need to make it a goal of finding one thing we can do daily to wow the people coming in through our doors. All right. Now we'll go ahead and continue on with farewell, and we'll let Britt take us through that.
Farewell. Upsell. Always offer combos, cookies, chips, drinks, and then thank the guest. Thank you. See you soon.
All right, I know we're out of spaces on your workbook right now, but why don't you just jot down some notes on how that interaction looked, um, or how that interaction didn't look, and what went wrong with that interaction. And to be transparent with you guys, we actually kind of see something like that pretty frequently amongst our stores. So write down your thoughts on what do you think the guest was feeling. Write down your thoughts on how you think the guest was feeling during that whole interaction. I'll be honest with you, we actually quite frequently see something similar to that in our stores. So I'm just interested on how you think the guest felt after that transaction or whatever you call that. All right, guys, we're going to keep going.
Are you a sub club member?
I am.
Awesome. Thanks for being a member.
And would you like chips or a drink with that today? Sure. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll see you soon.
Okay, so a couple things that I saw easily. She asked if she was a Sub Club Rewards member. She said thank you. She asked if she was making it a meal. I probably should stop giving you guys answers, but how do you think the guest felt during that interaction? All right, we're going to keep on going here.
You got it. In the first scenario, the sandwich artist did not do their part to wish the guest a friendly farewell. In the second scenario, the sandwich artist asked the guest if they were a sub club member, celebrated it, upsold them on a combo, and wished them a friendly farewell with a thank you. See you soon.
Hey team, we want to take this opportunity to let you know how you can be a Subway hero.
Emergency alert! Emergency alert! We have a guest situation occurring at a restaurant right now. We need a hero to save this experience.
Thank you. See you soon. Thank you so much. Bye. Oh man, I asked for no tomatoes. Hi, I'm sorry. I don't usually complain.
All right, sandwich artist, it's time to shine. First, hear the guest. Stop, listen fully, and don't interrupt while she's telling you her concern.
But I asked for no tomatoes.
Now it's time to empathize. Show you care and understand the guest's frustration.
I'm so sorry about that. I can fix that for you and I can take it to your table. Thank you so much. I'd like that. You're welcome.
You're doing great, but the mission is not over yet. We have to solve the issue. Take ownership and fix the problem quickly.
Here you go, ma'am. Thank you so much. I don't usually complain, but I really appreciate you making this for me.
Now it's time to offer thanks. Thank the guest for letting you fix the mistake and make it right. Last, invite them to come back.
No, thank you for letting us know. Okay, enjoy.
Great job. You're officially a hero.
Now we're going to talk about hero, how to be a Subway hero. Start with the H. You start with hearing the customers uninterrupted. Then you go to E for empathize. You show that you care and that you understand. Then you go to R for resolving the issue. You resolve it as quickly and efficiently as possible. And then O, you offer your thanks. A sincere thanks and a welcome back for the next time.
All right, thank you, Marisol, for giving us that information there. So I just want to revisit the whole purpose of Hero. It is to let our team members, not just the managers, take care of the guests. So I want to make sure you guys hear it from us. As regular team members, you are empowered to take care of the guests and make them happy on the spot. You don't have to wait for the manager to come in. The one thing we definitely want to make sure we get away from is saying, please call the manager. The manager's not here. You can fix the problem. So if a guest walks in and they say something is wrong with their sandwich, on the spot, you guys can replace up to 1 foot long right on the spot for them. Don't have to call anybody. Just write it down and let the manager know tomorrow. This was a problem. I took care of it. We made the customer happy. Again, things are going to happen. It's not saying that we don't want mistakes to happen. But when a mistake does happen, we're now given the opportunity to overcorrect to win them back. Okay. They're going to remember how you took care of them more than the problem itself. Let's go ahead and finish out this.
Welcome to Subway. I know you've heard the news, so let's talk about it. The Subway experience is here. Our way to make every guest visit great. It starts with welcome, a smile, eye contact, and a genuine welcome to Subway. It's friendly, creating a positive first impression that sets the tone for the guest experience. Then we delight. We listen to the guests, make their sandwich right, and make it special by suggesting add-ons or having a quick chat. Fresh ingredients, accuracy, the stuff guests really remember. And we end with farewell. A moment to upsell, asking if they would like to make it a combo, a mention of Sub Club, and celebrating our members. A warm handoff with care, and a friendly thank you, see you soon. It's simple, sincere, and memorable, and it lets our guests know that they are always appreciated and invited to come back. And if something doesn't go as planned, we become heroes. We hear, empathize, resolve, and offer thanks. Quick, calm, and always caring. When we deliver welcome, delight, and farewell every time, the guest feels the difference.
Deliver better to every guest, every time. That's the Subway experience.
Hey team, that's Window 2, and looking forward to seeing you in the field. We'll be around. We want to see how you're delivering on great customer service and the Subway experience and Window 2.
All right, guys. So the whole big thing is the Subway experience. The Subway experience is quite simple, but still quite complex. The first one is welcome. When somebody walks into the store, within 3 seconds of them opening that door, we shout out, "Welcome to Subway." Delight. While we're making their sandwich, we want to confirm that we have the right ingredients. Offer an upsell or a flavor enhancer, add some bacon, pepperoni, or avocado. If they're dining in, visit their table, offer a drink refill, offer to clean their spot. Farewell. Ask if they're a Sub Club Rewards member and say thank you for coming in today. We hope to see you soon. It is just that simple. All right. Now, before we get to the game to see who was paying attention, at the back of your agenda, you have a page that says My Subway Commitment. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes, and I want you to write down what you're going to do tomorrow to start delivering on this My Subway experience, the new order flow of how we interact with guests. And you're going to write it out. You're going to put your name and you're going to put the date on it. Store managers, I want you guys to collect those commitment papers and put it in your file box, because when we send our secret shoppers around, and I want to be honest with you, our secret shoppers are going to be targeting nights and weekends more than the day shift, because we do pretty well on days. It's the nights and weekends that we want that consistency on. And so here's our promise to you from the secret shoppers. If you execute the new Subway experience, greet, delight, and farewell, they're going to throw you $20 on the spot. All right. They're going to leave a report. So your manager will get a report. It's something simple. We want to hear the greeting. We want to see how you interacted with the guest. And that was it. So go ahead and write down your commitment, and then I'm going to queue up the game. All right. I'll bring up the screen so you guys can get back in there one more time. Give me 1 second here. All right, guys, I'm going to give you about 2 more minutes here to kind of get in the game. I want to get it started because your managers still have one more piece of this meeting to do. So go ahead and get signed in. Ask your store managers. I've shared the game code and direct link and game pin in our manager group chat. So tell them to put that in your group chat, right? Again, I've put the game pin, QR code, and the link in our manager group chat. So please have your manager post that in your group chat. But we're going to get this game started here in about 1 more minute, okay? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. So I hope everybody who wanted to get in was able to get in, but let's go ahead and get this thing going. Question number 1, what window number are we about to start? Is it window 4, 1, 3, or 2? Go ahead and put your answers. Remember, this is about accuracy and speed. Everybody for their self. All right, we got Ryder, but I don't know what store you're at, but Ryder's first place, followed by Kevin at Bypass. Let's go on to the next question. What is the main focus in window 2? Is it cheap sandwiches as always? Nothing is new? New drinks? Or Deli Faves, the Subway experience, and earning new guests and bring them back? Ryder is still holding in number 1, but we have Caden and Centerton that blazed up to number 2. Here we go with the next question. What are the components of the Subway experience? Say what's up, say goodbye, hurry up and leave now. Hello, goodbye, good night. Greet, delight, farewell. Greet, surprise them with expensive subs, and say good riddance. Which one is it? Oh, we had a big change. Caden just took the leaderboard. Here we go. Moving on to the next one. What is the standard greeting at Subway? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Welcome one, welcome all, or welcome to Subway. All right. Let's see. Did that change anything? Caden and Centerton is still taking the top spot. What is one way to delight the guest? I like the answer. Delight them. Oh, asking if they would like to add bacon, avocado, pepperoni to their sandwich. Moving on. Oh, Sarah at 49682 just took number 2, but Caden and Centerton is still number 1. What does the H in the hero model stand for? Help, hurry, honor, or hear? All right, it's here. Did that change anything? Oh, 7 just took the spot over in Centerton. Moving on. What does the E in the hero model stand for? Empathize. Did that change anything? Amelia moved up to number 3, 7 still in the lead. R in hero stands for resolve. Make sure we give them a resolution to their problem. Oh, Amelia just moved up to number 2. She's coming for you, 7. What does the O in the hero model stand for? O stands for offer thanks. Did that change the leaderboard? We got a new top 5. Maggie and Bypass made it to the top 5. 7 still running it. According to the build guide, what is the first item placed on bread? Is it thick sauces, meat, cheese, or veggies? All right, we got some people who know how to make some sandwiches out there. Cheese does go down first, everybody. Did that change anything? Oh, 7's barely holding on by what? 34 points? What is the recommended price for the 6-inch deli faves in the United States? $6.99, $4.99, $3, $3.99. The new 6-inch deli faves, those 4 subs are only $3.99. All right. Did that change anything? We got 1 point. Amelia is 1 point from taking you over, 7. We got Nevaeh also in the number 3. Kian in number 4 and Maggie rounded out the top 5. This is a close game. Which one of these is not one of the Fresh Valley? I can talk Fresh Valley Deli Faves. Is not. Oh, Amelia just took over into the number 1 spot. Are you going to take that 7? You're not going to take that from Amelia over there. True or false? The footlong cookie is being discontinued. True, the footlong cookie is going away. Did that change anything? Nope, but 7 is only 32 points behind Amelia. True or false? Guests can use coupons on the 6-inch Deli Faves. False. These are the cheapest subs that there will ever be. So no, there are no coupons on those 4 subs. Did that change anything? 7 is still inching right behind Amelia. True or false? When making a flatbread sandwich that will not be toasted, you should warm the flatbread first anyway. Is that true or false? It is true. Heating the flatbread brings out the flavor in it. Did that change anything? Oh, Nevaeh just moved into 2nd place, 7 in 3rd. Amelia still holding on to the top spot. Let's keep going. For every $25 gift card purchase during the promotion, what does the guest receive for free? Receive a free 6-inch, and don't forget the QR code prints on the receipt, so tell them to keep their receipt so they can redeem it. Did that change anything? Nope, Amelia's still holding on to that top spot. What is the sub of the day for Thursday? What is our sub of the day? Is it meatball, the BMT, tuna, or turkey? What is the sub of the day for Thursday? I'll give you guys a hint. It's an alliteration, meaning that it's Thursday blank. That means the sandwich will probably start with the same letter. Yep, it's Turkey Thursday. How did that do? Did that change some stuff? Not much, but let's keep going. Only a couple questions left. Uh-oh, this one is worth double points. How much extra does it cost to upgrade sub of the day to a footlong? Is it $3, $5, $4, $2? Make the sub of the day a footlong. How much more does the guest? This will change the game. This is game changing right now. $3. Did that? I'm curious to see, what did that do? Uh-oh, 7's coming back for her top spot. Oh, we got to type the answer. Which new core beverage brand is being introduced? You got to type it in. You can't select, so you got to be paying attention. We got Bob, Poppy. We got 115 people that typed in the right answer. Good deal. Let's see. I've never seen this. So we had Copy, Pappy, Poppy, Poppy IE. It's delayed. Bop, Bop, Poppy, or Bobby. Let's move on. Amelia's still in the top spot. All right, guys. Double the points. How will you personally deliver the Subway experience? You have to type in your answers, and then this is the first time on this whole game, so I'm giving you guys feedback about the delays and everything. But again, we'll figure out how to make it better. This was just the first one. But after you guys type in your responses on this, we're going to put it to a vote and vote on the answer. And this is worth double the points. So type in your idea of how you're going to personally deliver the Subway experience starting tomorrow. Seconds more. We're getting ready to close this out, so let's take a look. Wow, we got a lot of feedback on there. So we have manners, helping people, caring and understanding, greeting the first 3 seconds of a customer walking in. I will deliver the Subway experience with respect, love, and care. Let's see, smile more. It's interesting what a smile can do, all right? Everybody says welcome, says thanks. Offer awesome service. Offer a foot massage while they dine in. I'm sorry. I love that one. Offer a foot massage, guys. That's one way to delight the guest. Listen good and see if they will like anything else. Ensure restaurant and surroundings are clean. May make eye contact and make them feel loved. Friendly greeting, eye contact, smile, upgrade, offer combo, fail real, greet, all the things. All right. We're going to try something. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of comments, but let's start voting. Why don't you guys go ahead and vote on the answers that you guys think are the best? I'm not too sure how this is showing up on your screen right now, but go ahead and vote and let's see what happens. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all better vote for the foot massage one. I mean, I'm joking. Don't give anybody a foot massage at Subway. Or am I? That'll one up Chick-fil-A. This is for all the marbles. This vote right now can make or break who's going to walk away with some money. Just in case you guys are falling asleep. We got only 20 seconds left to finish up those votes, and we're about to find out who's walking away with some money. Five, 4, and there we go. Let's see, what do we got? The number one, offer a foot massage while they dine. Yofi Morris, that was the best answer ever. We're going to hold you to that. We're going to see if you give somebody a foot massage to delight them when they walk into Subway on their next visit. So thank you guys for playing around with us. Let's see who won. In third place, we have Xavier from Bypass. 7 at Centerton came in number 2. And who's number 1? Amelia at Bypass takes the money. So I hope you guys like this. I'm writing it down so I know who to make sure gets some prizes here. 26438 winner. Amelia, on your next shift, I'll be throwing you a $100 bill. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game there. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up now. So I'm going to turn it over to your store managers. Store managers, for the team members who are the most involved and engaged in tonight's, use your prize kits and give them a little bit of something. Amelia, on your next shift, I'm personally going to stop by and throw you a $100 bill for winning tonight. I hope you guys learned a lot about Window 2. I know we had a lot of fun and there was a lot of craziness and we went pretty fast. The most important part about this window that I want to reiterate is the Subway experience. Welcome the guests genuinely with a welcome to Subway all day, every guest, every time. Delight the guests. Slow the order taking down and repeat the order to make sure you have it correct. Then ask if you would like to try this out with some bacon or avocado. And if they're dining in, go by their table and offer a refill or to clean their table. Make sure when you say farewell at the register, ask if they're a Sub Club Rewards member and do you want to make this a combo? And genuinely thank them for coming in. And I don't want to give you guys the speech of the customers is the one who pays our paycheck, but it's true. And to be honest with you, bad service can easily see sales walk out the door that we really cannot get back. So it is critical that you guys live up to your commitment that you're writing on your sheet to turn into your manager of how you're going to deliver this Subway experience. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call, send me a text. I think I'm in most of you guys' group chat, so you can DM me directly. Team members at 8th Street, The closers hang right there. I'm going to zip right over because I want to check things out, make sure we're all good over there. But other than that, that's all we have for you on Window 2. Managers, go ahead and do your awards and cover what you need to. You guys have a good night.